Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation. I'm here with Charlie. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up out of a dead sleep. And when that happens, I usually get up and wait around to see if there's any messages. Um, and no messages yet, but I will talk about the astrology of today. The moon is in Leo. Leo is a very self expressive fun moon, actually. And right around the time I woke up at 4 in the morning, it was making a trine to the sun. The sun in Sag, the moon in Leo. This is part of the waning half of the cycle between the sun and the moon, and so this has the overlay, this trine, which is an energy of flow in fire, which is creativity, has the overlay of Sagittarius energy. And so this is about understanding, and it's about a perspective, a larger perspective. Now, yesterday we had a very challenging square between Saturn and Mars, and perhaps you felt a little bit frustrated. Well, tomorrow we have once when we have these squares as they approach, or as any aspect approaches, but especially squares, because squares bring a lot of a lot of a lot of there's a lot of energy buildup. There can be a lot of resistance. It feels like I gotta make. It's like making that first step in something that you know that once you make the first step, you're going to have to make the second, third, and fourth. Like you have to push through with that energy, and you're dealing with Saturn, which is stop. So it can be very frustrating. And so if you felt frustrated that things aren't moving forward, perhaps that's going to change, and it's going to change quick. Now, today, the moon, it's a good day, actually. It's a pretty good day energetically. And then towards the end of the day, we have a square of the moon to Mercury, and then a square to square to Mercury and a square to Uranus. That happens. The squares create crisis, and we could maybe feel like we're again frustrated in what we say, and things aren't coming out, and things aren't being revealed, and why is anybody like talking the truth here, things like that. And tomorrow we actually have two important things. We have an opposition between Saturn and Mercury and Uranus. And oppositions bring awareness, and Mercury is information, and Uranus is surprising. So we can expect some surprising information tomorrow. And we also have Neptune, which is going to be stationing direct tomorrow. Neptune has been retrograde since July 4th. Actually went retrograde on the solar return of the United States. And Neptune is very much an energy of the U.S. Neptune is high in the sky in the United States chart, in Virgo, in that ninth house. And so it is a powerful energy. It's always very active. It was active when Donald Trump became president, throughout his whole, pretty much his whole tenure. And it was also very active when Barack Obama became president. So it's a very active energy. It's dreamy, right? It's the American dream kind of energy. Well, that's going to move direct tomorrow at 30 degrees, and it's going to start its journey out of Pisces, which it's been in for 14 years. So it's a long time, and a lot has changed. A lot has happened in the 14 years that Neptune moved into Pisces. And so this is a real turning point this week. The opposition between Mercury and Uranus is going to bring out something that is surprising, something that we might have intuited, but until the facts come out, until it's actually said, and then with Neptune going direct. So what today is is today is a bit of in a way, a respite. We will get a taste of perhaps some of what's coming out late tonight when the moon squares Mercury and Uranus, but tomorrow it makes it the exact opposition. So enjoy your day. Have some fun today. Have some fun every day. I mean, even in the worst of days and the most terrible of days, if you can find a little spot for some joy or some fun or some laughter. Laughter goes a long way when we're having to deal with moving through a lot of this very difficult psychological and shadowy energy that we're working through. We're at the end of a 9 year. We're at the end of the year, with the vibration being that of the vibration of endings and then new beginnings. So do your best not to allow any of this to frustrate you to the point or upset you to the point that you're not taking care of yourself or the needs that you have or the needs of those that are closest to you. You know, we are ultimately one, even though you know, you look at some people and you're like, I'm not like that person at all. But it's all part of you know, a multitude of facets. And we all sort of have our own like shine and our own facet, but when you put us together, we're like a diamond. And yeah, have a good day, everyone. I think it's going to be, I'm hoping for a little like fun respite day. But then I'm always wishing for that. And I do my best to find it. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed my little trip out to P-Town with Michael. It's such a beautiful place. Provincetown the tip of Cape Cod is and this is my favorite time of year because most of the tourists are gone and it's quiet and you really get the sense, and especially when it's a beautiful day. When it's not a beautiful day, it can be, you know, cold and windy and you know, hard. But we picked a beautiful day to go, and I'm glad you enjoyed it with us. So I'll see you again tomorrow morning, likely outside. I just did this because I was up, and we'll see. Charlie went back to bed, I guess. He's a good boy. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Much love to you all. Namaste.